Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, War in Europe, as we continue our fight to the last man, to the last bullet against the pesky allies on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed, as we are trying to restore the borders of the Roman Empire under the mighty leadership of Benito, the great Benito himself. We sank under destroyer last turn, although we suffered quite heavy losses. Irrelevant though, we are going to clap them soon. Maybe not during winter, but we will prepare our forces to operate accordingly during winter, to be ready to attack when requested. You've got some nice bombers and a fleet. Not that many medium bombers, however, we lost one to the nonsense of the American air power. We've got plenty of fighters coming through, however, which will be nice to see when the time is right. We've got a few free attachments, 5 with my von Rundstedt HQ. So we need to think, strike range 11. The same as tactical bombers, medium bombers. Strike range 13. Which means we will focus medium bombers on degeneracy of strategic bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sounds about right. If you in this hex and you in this hex, you should be able to cover all the necessary units. We'll see about that. You have some units waiting nearby for a chance to show their virtue, but so far, after the initial destruction of the enemy forces, the Western allies are a no-show. How long will that be the case? I don't know, but we'll see. I'm sure we will learn that at some stage. Speaking of which, let's move into forests. I trust forests more. In terms of defensive value, of course. +1 against bombers is better than nothing. The heroes of the armor train as well. Now let's jump. Let's not talk about it. Maybe a quick peek at the losses. Of course, commies 250,000 losses already. They are literally killing themselves against our anti-aircraft defense currently. And they are not going to hold that for much longer at current rate. Now, Brits suffering, that's always nice to see. Let's go to the next turn anyway. Soviet partisans in here, they can raid us however they want. Level 2 subs, not bad. Amphibious Warfare level 3 for the Italians. Autumn Rain in Europe. What the hell is this supposed to be? They try to flee. And of course one more guy in Rzew. And magically we managed to cover the location, right? That's how magic works. If only it wasn't Maddie. It's not Maddie now! Ridiculous. Obviously we will clap him one way or the other. You look at that. He also magically appeared. Just in the nick of time. Marcel is now the target of the evil strategic bombers. Genoa proper. Wow. At least they lost a point. Vichy capital also bombed. Saint Etienne down to nothing. Once more. And Hague will also suffer. Only 1 point, however. That's the rain, I guess, for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. And of course we go again with the nonsense. Losing peeps of experience like that sucks, but we go next turn, folks. I don't freaking care. Whatever is going to happen here, we are going to clap them. And of course, you do. Die, my friend, die. They are kind of getting units back in numbers. Disgusting. You little bitch. Drzew. We're going to cut the railway. Wow, that's your move out. Okay. It's time to finish them off. Unreal. Like, can you believe that guy? Disgusting beyond reason. We're waiting for another session of D-Day. In 1944, most likely. Unreal. If only we cut this railway, right? No. More stuff, as per usual. Now. That's what we call love. List. Medium bombers. Only one. No, two. You are not going to be prepared anymore. You currently are. I don't have the upgrade yet, so I will do that. Let's do something like that. Rem. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be 6. You are my medium bomber. Okay. That should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. That should also be good enough. We weren't attached. Let's move it like that. You will slow down. No. It's time to end the nonsense. Elite on you. Reinforce you. Everyone is grounded from the fighter's perspective. It's time to deliver the final blow. Anti. Yeah. We've got the Romanian unit. We've got you. Nice. That's completely fine. I might even find some value out of you yet. Let's dig in town. Let's cut the railway once more. I thought we might get lucky. Jeez. I've got that nonsense of an HQ coming through. Look at that. Yeah. Five. Okay. Just because I want to do that. Can you please deal some damage? Two points for freak's sake. you please? Yes. Down with the evil. Nonsense. The end of the freaking Baku campaign is near. Now you, all of you clowns, of course you are at 0, will be demolished next turn, appropriately. Let's move him next to the location. Got the Romanian guard. Smolensk, let's reinforce you. Let's retreat to HQs, support and range. That would be something. Huh. Ah, of course. So it won't be that hot. What? Ah, zone of control, of course. This is apparently something we do. He would of course move in, I have no doubt about that. Let's bring him back to the fold. And most likely you will manage to do something here, I have no doubt about it. Now the railway was cut. So there is a chance. Move up to this hex. We are not going to cover that one. Bryansk. Oral transfer. The pocket getting bigger. Belgrade or Smolensk is covered still. So how are we doing in here? Good. It's been long enough since we upgraded. And that's atypical for us, at least from the perspective of experience. No luck this time, I'm assuming. Yeah. And why do you have only 4 supply? swap around. What do we have here? Probably your dev. I hope. Or I'll die. Yes, finally. We cannot operate you. Which I find a tad bit weird. Yeah. We don't care about Pskov anymore. It's fine. Got the railway leading from the south. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. We are back. Do we operate you somewhere? Are we afraid of this push? Is the question, basically. Volkov should fall next turn. That's good. However, and we've got one tank left. To be frank, I don't know how to use you. We can like test the waters, however I won't be able to return. So perhaps not. Perhaps we just stay put. Perhaps we do, perhaps we don't. Let's move in. Just to cover the gap. Speaking of the gaps, let's move this tank in closer. I think it will be a good time to buy some units now. Got plenty of stuff. Do we need you somewhere specifically? I don't think so. Maybe to just quicken the process of dealing with stuff in the east. Yeah, but that basically should be it. By east I mean this. Second heavy artillery with nothing as your supply. You will be cut off. You are cut off. So, yeah. It's pretty obvious. Let's move you to this hex. Yeah. On the road. And we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to destroy him once and for all. And just deal with Astrakhan at the same time. With a minimal amount of forces available in other locations. Maybe or maybe not. Anyway, we made our move. Now we need to make them suffer. Which will be next turn. Speaking of which, let's... You are in range of everyone, but you can also upgrade now. Level 2, nothing to scoff at, folks. Okay, so we've got some tech to do. But I also want this HQ. with upgrades, preferably, but apparently not, so no. 67 MPPs. Well, if the weather is completely horrible, then we can spend you then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are in range of American strategic bomber. British strategic bomber will be destroyed by my tactical bombers. That's the plan at least. And will destroy the entirety of the air power. As it stands. That's theory at least. How the practice will look like, well, that's a different story. Now I think I will, however, operate Dora. I cannot. And why can I? Ah, of course. The railways are finished. Let's move him then. Theoretically, we can even from Calais attack Dover. So we can spend it on somewhere. That's free experience after all, so why not? Why not, indeed. Just bounce something a few times. Now, speaking of bouncing stuff, winter is a good time to buy some stuff. I'm going to do it, folks. It's done. Let's not talk about it further then. And one more of those. However, we've got some submarines that can upgrade as well. Huh. Now, can we actually escape from here? Maybe there is like a chance. Oh, I've also forgotten almost about you. Now, who is more valuable? Army. Good. We've got some MPPs remaining. We've got also the submarine. Look at that. Zero supply. And it's defending like I am nothing. Which some might consider to be the case. Anyway. We're looking good here. One more cheat into amphibious. With Italians. And let's retreat to reinforce you properly. I don't think Rzhev will fall. As much as it pains me to say that, of course. But Tua is next, and we will not stop. Yeah. Maybe another one anti-Swedish cheat, yeah. I would love to keep them and the MVPs going. From Sweden itself. And do we have something to reinforce? Let's reinforce him first, because you can support all the Italian ships at the same time. Yep. Let's move you closer. To the escape. Speaking of ships, we took care of them, yeah. That's nice. I will reserve these entrenchment points for you. Hopefully you will not get pummeled into nothingness as your friend did. And I have forgotten to reinforce you properly. Now. Let's protect you in this case. In this case, let's protect you. And no matter the losses we suffer, we shred everything in our path. Group Army Center covered, Group North covered, Army here covered, and you are also covered. For now. As we attempt to dominate the skies. Got a couple of more things to cover. So you will be able to retreat, but I want to keep you down to the lowest possible supply. And we'll see how you will fare, heavy tanks. One last look at the losses. Soviets are reinforcing back. But still, even bad weather, they are suffering more than they are able to recover. They have lost the oil. And they will continue to lose oil with corps and army. We've got artillery piece in fantastic position to destroy them. And with that, those guys are limited to supply number of 3. Which, well, rapidly will not be sufficient for them. That's my guess. And soon, technically, Africa Corps already established the connection with the Soviet Union, but we still have to destroy the pocket. And our final preparation is complete. Let's reinforce the buy point. We'll see. We'll see how the things will look. But for now, it's looking good. Cover those two with a single garrison. So, thank you once more for watching as we continue our fight to the last man, to the last bullet against allies on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed. The Roman Empire is looking secured. We've got stuff coming through. Look at those carriers. April, pretty far away, but maybe still relevant. Who knows? We'll see. But this carrier definitely will be relevant, as will those guys. Fantastic future for the Italians. Thank you once more for watching, and I will see you next time.